Hey guys, it's Jordan. So this is another one of those videos that I had no real intention of filming, and I just kind of got home from work and figured that I need to turn on the camera and talk about everything that was going on in my head. First off, sorry. Actually, you know what? I'm not sorry. If you hear the piano playing in the background, it's just because my next door neighbors are playing piano, and I'm not going to apologize. I was going to apologize, but they're actually amazing at piano, and I'm not sorry to be their neighbors because I love listening to them play at any time of night. But, anyways, I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about what I've been thinking about, and that's with mostly to do with social media, I guess, but it's really just my life. And, so, as all of you guys know, or a bunch of you guys probably know, I deleted pretty much all of my other social media a couple weeks ago. And at the end of the video that I was telling you guys about that, I was kind of crying and talking about how I'm tired of feeling ashamed. And I don't know if you guys really understand what I was actually talking about, but it all comes down really to. Sorry, this lamp is so bright. It really just all comes down to dating and my insecurities when it comes to that. Because I have this fundamental belief that you really need to love yourself first before anybody else is going to love you as a romantic partner or be able to completely love you and embrace you as you are until you can start to love yourself. And I always believe that, and I always try and love myself, and I preach about you guys needing to embrace yourselves and love yourself as well and put yourself first. But then when it comes to dating, I am such a hopeless romantic, and it somewhere along the line got into my head that I'm like, maybe the problem why I can't make any new friends is me. Maybe I'm just an awful person, and that's why I can't make new friends, and that everyone's just being fake and pretending that they like me in person, and that's why it never follows through with like being friends or anything like that. And I'm like, maybe it's all just me. And then I started thinking with dating, I'm like, well, it starts off with there are so many people out there on all these dating apps that will be like, I don't want to date an Instagram model. If you're an actor, if you're working in the entertainment industry, like, you don't talk to me kind of thing. I'm not interested in narcissistic pieces of shit. And like the amount of times that I've seen that in even just dating profiles and stuff has made me be like, am I a narcissistic piece of crap because I have social media or because I use YouTube or I'm an actor or I work in the entertainment industry and things like that. And this is something that's been weighing on me for a few years because as much as I love my career and I put that first and I think we should always chase our dreams, there's nothing more important to me in this lifetime than finding real love. And I know that I am a hopeless romantic, and I'm not going to say that I believe in like that we all only have one soulmate or anything like that, but I do believe in real genuine love, and I don't believe that I have ever experienced that. And I would literally sacrifice anything, as crazy as that sounds, to have real genuine love. Like if that meant giving up my career and raising children at home or something to have that, I would totally be okay with that. And that's because my first and foremost priority in life is I would love to be in love. That being said, I would never jump into a relationship. I would never hop into anything serious or committed with somebody that I don't have real genuine feelings for. But that's why I ended up deleting all of my social media and stuff. I was so tired of having this battle in my head of being like, maybe people don't like you because they think you're full of yourself or they think this or they think that. And literally it's like such this weird paradox because I'm only having these thoughts because I'm literally so insecure that I would think that somebody else thinks that I'm full of myself. Like, if you're full of yourself, you're really just full of yourself. And if you're full of yourself, I don't think that you would ever even spend a second of your time wasted thinking about what other people think about you. And that's kind of what people always say to me when I'm worried about that. But that's just what I always think about. I always think that people think that I'm too full of myself or that I think that I'm hot shit or something like that because I work in entertainment industry or that I work so hard at my YouTube channel and stuff like that. But I really don't. At the end of the day, I just care way too much about making sure that the other people in the world and the people around me and in my life are happy, and sometimes it's to a fault. Like, sometimes I do not put myself first enough, I do not care about myself, and I really think that it's that is, at the end of the day, the reason why people don't want to date me, or why people aren't attracted to me or take any interest in me other than something physical. And that was a big reason why I deleted my Instagram, is because I was tired of feeling like thousands of people were messaging me and liking my photos and talking about how beautiful or hot shit I was, like all of these like so totally superficial things based on looks. And so they would get that from a picture, but then in real life nobody's hitting on me. In real life nobody's asking me out on a date. In real life I don't even have any friends and nobody's even asking me to hang out. And so I started thinking, what is it? It's got to be me. It's got to be my personality. It's got to be something that I'm doing that is why people don't like me or don't want to spend any time with me or don't find me interesting enough to invest in. And sorry if I'm like not really myself in this video. I just kind of like feel like I disconnect when I'm talking about these things that really matter to me, or else I would just be a blubbering, crying mess. But I don't know. That is what's going on inside my head right now. But even to the point of like, oh, I should delete my YouTube channel. I should really reconsider what I'm doing with my life. Do something that's more respectable. And maybe then I'll find somebody that loves me for me and doesn't just dismiss me as somebody that's full of themselves and seeking attention or something. And then it's days like today where I'm talking to the new girl at work, and she finds out I have a YouTube channel and is all excited to watch my videos. And the thing that she was most excited about is that I just come onto the camera and talk to you guys about my life exactly as it is. And that's like all the videos that I want to go and delete, because I'm worried that people will watch one video of what I'm actually like in real life and then be like, ew, I could never date that. I could never be their friend. And so I don't know. I got to this point where I was comfortable posting everything about my life and being vulnerable about my life on YouTube, because that's all my life was. It was like, okay, well, nobody in real life wants to be my friend. Nobody in real life wants to date me. Nobody in real life wants to actually talk to me or have a conversation. So why not just share everything online? And that would be my life. But I don't want that. Like, I want an actual life, too. I don't want to just be a face on the internet. Like, I'm a real person, and I would love to have an actual life. But, yeah, that's how I became so comfortable. So when people ask me, how are you so comfortable posting everything about your life on social media and talking about everything so personal on YouTube? It's because I don't exist in real life. Like, I literally go to work and I come back home. I don't have any friends. I don't have any family near me. I don't actually do anything other than work and YouTube. And so that's why I became so comfortable sharing everything online. And it's helped me in so many ways that I can now be comfortable and be myself. But at the same time, I have all of these thoughts and worries about, like, why is it that nobody wants to be my friend in real life? Why is it that nobody wants to date me? Why is it that I am not worth investing in to other people? And I don't know the answer to that. And I couldn't tell you, because I don't think that I would still be single and insecure and hiding at home by myself at 28 years old if I knew the answers to that. But one day at a time. So yeah, I don't know, something inside of me is restored, I guess, in knowing that if the people that watch my videos are deterred from me and really don't like me for sharing exactly who I am, then as lonely as that is, and as much as that sucks that people would not want to be my friend in whatever for sharing who I actually am, those like 1% that do want to be my friend and the 1% that like me for who I am, those are the people that are so much more important and mean so much to me, rather than people that are only going to like me for being a people pleaser or being fake or something like that. So today I made a Facebook post, and it was basically saying how I've been struggling so much since I moved to North Vancouver. It's really been since I moved to Vancouver in general, but I moved to Vancouver like 2 years ago now, and I don't have any friends here still. I love the people at my work, and that's cool, but I don't hang out with anybody from my work. I don't hang out with anybody at all. So I have my roommate, and we hang out, and if it wasn't for her, I probably would have went crazy. So bless Cody for being around to have one friend. Because yeah, she's definitely what's helped me like stay alive over the last year, because I don't know how I would do it completely by myself. But I made a post saying how it's been such a struggle, especially since August, to make any friends since I've moved to North Van. And surprisingly, a bunch of people are already engaging with the post and like asking me to hang out, and like people from work. And I'm like, I don't know why it is that I always have to hit rock bottom before anything changes, but I'm like, why is there never a simpler way? Like, why can't I just hang out with people? Why does it have to come to like a cry for help before something ever changes? And I don't know. Like, I'm sure that the people at work would love to hang out, but I don't even ask them to hang out because I became so insecure from meeting like guys that I wanted to hang out with, and so I asked them to hang out, and they're not interested, or message them on Facebook or something, and get a no response or get a no. And reaching out to everybody that I met in my first year of Vancouver, not just guys, but like all of the friends that I made and acquaintances that I made in film, I tried so hard to make those friendships work for like a year, and I never saw these people ever. And I don't need to like name names, but like people that I thought were like my really close friends because we saw each other all the time while we were working in film together, just would not, like, we couldn't even meet up for coffee once in 365 days. So like that really sucks, and that's what's killed my confidence when it comes to making friends, because you guys that have been following me here on my YouTube channel for a long time, like my OG followers, know that I'm a social butterfly. I've always had lots of friends. I've always been a very like outgoing and social person since, I don't know, for years and years and years and years and years. And so that's just always how it's been. But my confidence really took a toll the last couple of years when it came to dating and my self-image and my self-confidence and making friends. And all that just kind of went downhill over the last 2 years. And I'm just starting to like rebuild that now, I feel like. And that's why I want to delete all of my social media, so I can try and find ways to feel whole and to not need any kind of external validation. And maybe then I'll go back to social media after I'm completely fine. But I'm like, it just really, really hurt to have like a giant fan base of people on Instagram that always wanted to engage with me because of what I looked like, but not having people that wanted to engage with me because of who I am in real life. And that's the best way that I can try and explain why I did what I did, and why and how I feel what I feel. But yeah, I'm working on my confidence. I'm working on trying to just be me, and be me regardless, and to speak my truth honestly. And I'm starting to get to a point where I can even talk about my sexuality or talk about liking guys in front of other straight guys or other guys at work, which is a huge, huge thing for me. And I don't know whether that's just because the people at my work are so like open and supportive and wonderful people, or whether it's that I'm finally growing to a point where I can speak my truth and not feel ashamed about myself, or probably a bit of both, because I don't know if I would get to this point if I was still living back home in Grand Prairie. I never felt like I was allowed to be me anywhere there. So even in my own bedroom with the door closed, I would still like have my guard up. But anyways, yeah, that's it for this video. I just wanted to let you guys know how I was feeling. This video is honestly just to get my feelings and emotions out, and hopefully there's at least one person out there that might be going through the same thing, and they can say, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to embrace myself and choose myself from now on, and hopefully that leads to having great friends that choose you too, because if you can't just be yourself, there's no point really having a relationship or having good friends if they don't even know who you are because you're afraid to be yourself. And so I just wanted to let you guys know that it's okay to be yourself, and you are allowed to be yourself, and I want you to be yourself. And even if there's nobody out there that is supporting you, if you don't feel like there's a single other soul that you can confide in or feel like is supporting you on your journey of discovering yourself and embracing exactly who you are, then I just want you to know that I will always love you and I support you, and that is what my purpose is. So I want you guys to always know that it is okay to embrace yourself and be yourself, and even though I struggle with that, that is why I come on here to share my experience, because I want to inspire you guys to be the best version of yourself. And I'm still working on that every day. So that is it for this video. I love you guys so much, and as always, make sure to be weird, be wild, and stay sparkly, and I will catch you in the next video. But first I'm gonna sing You with the Sad Eyes. Don't be discouraged, oh, I realize that loving takes courage. I think I sang those words wrong. But anyways, that was True Colors by Cyndi Lauper. You should listen to it if you've never heard it, because she's the queen and it's the best song and I've had it stuck in my head all day. Okay, I love you, bye.